He just dropped one of the sneakiest bombshells we've seen this year. And it seems like everywhere he suddenly appeared with a list of persons who he says had tampered with young Miami and subsequently got HIV. Additionally, he had receipts that may damage everyone's reputations. Santana said that young Miami has been out here providing several men with something they are unable to part with. His followers quickly linked the connections to Diddy. Santana, who presents herself online as a self-made boss babe, purportedly stated that Miami has been covertly funded by a long list of sugar daddies. Big names, huge checks, private jets, and quiet agreements. Fans are now furiously curious about Santana's current choice of violence. Who is on the list and what they saw. Is he attempting to destroy her whole brand? Or is this motivated by loyalty or jealousy? In any case, this has become one of the most outrageous exposés of the year, and it will only grow more messy. Initially, people assumed that the feud between the city girl, young Miami, and the material girl, saucy Santana, would be resolved quickly. However, after many weeks, things are getting hotter rather than colder. The conflict is getting out of hand now that Santana has been accused of ditching her purported sugar daddies and putting her business on the streets. Furthermore, we haven't even witnessed the worst of it if even half of what is being reported is accurate. According to the gag sources, the feud began when young Miami supposedly cheated on Santana for Diddy and then grew enraged when the two allegedly started dating. Santana claims that despite his explicit denial that it was occurring, Miami persisted in pressuring him in Diddy's direction, particularly because Diddy was already bound to her. However, Miami supposedly persisted in bringing up the matter until Santa seemed so uneasy that he began to back off. At that point, the anxiety really began to increase. Their friendship eventually fell apart. This is where it becomes even crazier, though. Santana and Miami managed to go back on good terms in spite of all the controversy. Santana is said to have connected with Diddy shortly after that. In any case, no one is certain how they went from fighting to abruptly getting back together. But let's assume that dollar bills had a role. The item didn't last, though. They broke up once more, and Santana didn't waste any time letting it all out this time. He said that young Miami was the one who had been talking trash and promoting the idea that he and Diddy were having an affair. Do you recall when Whack 100 went viral with their allegations that Diddy was throwing crazy parties with both Miami and Santana? Santana is now claiming that Miami was the origin of the tea and that she was the one who secretly sent Whack 100 the information.
You seen Gene before, but if Gene said he seen it, but we heard him tell Fabulous, "Nah, I want to have a party."
Oh man, come
what
on,
that mean?
Man.
That means a party behind the scenes of a party.
Listen, man, for the record,
That sounds like some Illuminati shit. You gotta explain the party
That's
part.
some saucy Santana shit.
Nah, stop it.
some
Stop.
How did we got
versus
there?
No, stop.
You the one said maybe the girl, Saucy, and Puffy having parties. Don't act like you didn't say that.
Man,
Don't tuck your tail, bro.
Hold up, Ice Cream
Don't
Chuck.
tuck your
I gotta
tail
say
now.
this because
You
I'm
said-
here. I've
You know,
been
I
to
fuck
Puff
with the
House
city
in
girls.
Miami.
Really?
Yeah, that's a fact. Man, Puff
Star Island?
did the Starling. Puff did the Your Style remix for me.
You see, the rumors were so intense that saucy Santana was forced to publicly refute the accusations by asserting that he never had an intimate relationship with Diddy. He put an end to the rumors that had been circulating for weeks. However, despite his denial, the rumors persisted, since once a rumor like that goes viral online, it doesn't go away quickly. Fans began to wonder if Santana was speaking the truth, or if he was only attempting to repair the damage. To save his reputation and prevent things from becoming worse,
They were saying you was with him. They were saying that
Do you know
he was so weird.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
They would. I never believed it, but I know Santana seen it. That's
Girl,
why
gang, I used to be on YouTube like, ew. I'm like, first of all, I don't even motherfucking play that. We ain't doing that.
Okay.
We ain't doing that. And Carisha, when nothing that's gay, baby, she'll even play that.
Okay.
So it was just like, I'm just like, And that affected me. I'm like, that's corny. Why y'all saying that I'm f***ing my best friend? And like, come on, what is we doing?
I mean, but you T, like.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Was,
Yeah, but I'm not f***ing my best friend. No.
Yeah.
Because these is out here.
So I do want to talk
I'm
about.
not giving it.
It was rejected by the crowd, not for a single moment. Following their release, the rumors took off like wildfire. What began as murmurs on disorganized blogs swiftly developed into extensive conjecture on social media. Some started to speculate that Diddy and Young Miami's relationship could have been a facade, a well-planned diversion to hide the true narrative. And the internet claims that the true reality was that Miami was only acting as the public face. With Diddy and Saucy Santana being the real players, when Santana finally came out to provide his side of the tale, it was astounding. He asserted in an interview that Miami was responsible for the complete leak. He claims that instead of tackling the problem, she attempted to destroy things behind the scenes because she was envious that Diddy seemed to be more into him than she was. Diddy cut Santana off entirely as the rumors started to go viral and things got out of hand. No calls, no justifications. Diddy, in Santana's opinion, wasn't prepared to handle such a catastrophe, particularly not when his sexual orientation is already being questioned. All right, you're correct.
Okay, you're right. Damn. Shit. All right. Give it a round of applause. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Question right here. Do you ever put your friends' business out on social media?
Yeah.
Why?
They do it to me.
Ooh.
Young Miami.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she do.
What she said about you?
She say a lot.
No, she don't.
She put my personal business out there. That's how I started Crucial Please, because she just kept naming multiple men that I was dating just to the...
Therefore, it feels like the messiest kind of retaliation when Santana exposes Young Miami for reportedly having HIV and giving it to her sugar daddies. Furthermore, the tea is boiling hot, not merely hot while it is flowing. Santana is spilling the beans like he has nothing left to lose, from alleged covert illnesses to high-profile hookups. This is waging war, not simply theater. Santana versus Miami HIV bombshells were not on anyone's 2025 bingo card. Yet, here we are. Things took a turn for the worst when followers saw Miami going on a tirade on Twitter, stating things like, "I'm not sharing my next ninja." People initially assumed it was simply envious ex energy over Diddy's legal troubles. The rumors, however, became darker after that. According to rumors, she wasn't angry about Diddy's history. It concerned the shocking revelation that Diddy supposedly got HIV during his notorious freakouts and infected others, including Miami, according to insiders. She lost it when she learned about it and went on the internet to accuse Diddy of putting her life in danger without notifying her. What began as ambiguous subtweets swiftly escalated into a full-fledged online conflict, which Santana is now stoking. Phew, the controversy is far from over. Let's go back in time, though, since before Santana dropped his bombs. People were making assumptions about Diddy's health. Do you recall his initial court appearance? Social media was ablaze with comments about how ill, thin, and fragile he appeared. The murmurs grew louder. Was Diddy fighting HIV in secret? Santana had a lot more to say and essentially confirmed it. But here's the gag. Diddy wasn't fired by Miami because of the HIV rumors. She allegedly departed when the money stopped coming in. Insiders claim that Diddy was no longer covering the cost of her upscale apartment rent, shopping excursions, and private jets. Although he did give her a Christmas present. Miami wasn't going to play Diddy's boo for free, and the pampered lifestyle was finished. According to Santana, she quickly moved on and lined up new powerful people in the business to support her. Quality Control's Pierre P. Thomas enters. After Diddy cut her off, Santana said Miami clung to him not out of love, but to prevent city females from being dumped when their numbers faltered. Private link-ups, late-night phone conversations, and rumors that were never published on blogs. Furthermore, P was unaware of her purported HIV status, according to Santa. That's more than simply messy if it's true. That's risky. But hold on, things get worse. Additionally, Santana said that Miami and her baby daddy, Southside, were circling the neighborhood. They appeared to be good co-parents on the surface. The key to co-parenting is no intercourse with your baby mama. Southside even stated in public. However, Santana asserted that it was cap. Miami was allegedly still seeing Southside and making references to the possibility that she and Diddy had threesomes with him as well. Southside's danger in this HIV disaster is far more than anyone anticipated, if that is accurate. Additionally, according to Messier Santana, Southside has been covertly funding Miami's way of life. Although she presents herself as a boss lady with successful enterprises, behind the scenes, the endeavors weren't succeeding, and the luster began to fade without Diddy's funding. Allegedly, Southside continued to keep Miami afloat while disguising the money as child support for their daughter, Summer. Let's be honest, everyone. This is more than a minor tea spill. Santana shattered Miami's whole comeback. Diddy's purported HIV, money secrets, industry connections, baby daddy relationships, and sugar daddies. The most outrageous aspect is that Miami hasn't spoken at all. Just silence, no clapback, no denial. The dilemma that now arises is whether silence indicates strategy or confession. Because young Miami could be dealing with the largest controversy of her career if even half of what Santana said is accurate. And believe me when I say that this story is far from over. Music.